Alright. We're gonna talk about what's in my camera bag.
Yeah, hey, I'm feeling like Andre pre-3K, cause all I got is Benjamins. Y'all know the regiment. On my TV, it's a platinum CD.
As a freshman, if you're coming here, I would recommend bringing a lot of fans.
They grew up in Maryland and all my neighbor is Beverly.
Swing this bad boy around. Ooh, this thing is hefty. It is heavy. Guess we start off with the bag itself. It's from Canon. This is actually my second camera bag. I used to have a sling bag from Amazon Basics. Actually, let me go get that real quick. This was my previous camera bag from Amazon Basics. Essentially, it was able to carry like some accessories up the top in here. And it was actually a sling bag. So you can carry different camera bodies and different lenses and stuff. But the thing is with this, I couldn't carry a laptop in it. So I needed to get a bag that actually has a laptop slot, which is back here. We'll get to that later on. But I needed a bigger backpack. I needed one where I could carry my laptop so I could carry with me where to go. If I gotta edit on the go, edit photos, edit videos on the go. So I needed a dedicated laptop compartment in the bag. So Canon backpack, I got it on Amazon. It costs like $55–$60, but I got it for like $45 on a flash sale. So scoop down on that real quick. I love Amazon for the sales and stuff, and then the quick shipping, cause I love using Amazon. They always do a good job with this bag, man. From Canon, solid canvas is a nice little canvas material. It's nice and has a waterproof bag that comes with it. It's also slightly waterproof in itself. Little leather top, nice straps. It's a nice build quality, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Unclip these. Be able to get, this is where the cameras and the lenses will be housed, but on top of here is where I keep all my accessories. So first off, speaker, anchor speaker. You gotta have a speaker when you go to shoots, because you don't have a good time, get the body moving, got the body flowing. Because if it's just silent and you take a picture of someone, it can get a little boring and a little uncomfortable. So a little music to get the tunes going, get the vibes going. It's always a good time. Next up, I have my Manfrotto mini tripod. I use this to vlog and tripod. Just set the camera down real quick if I need to. I mostly use it for vlogging, put the camera on top, vlog it out. You know what I'm saying? No saying. So Manfrotto mini tripod, great accessory. Next up, I have my Lacy hard drive. This is where I keep all my photos, all my videos. I do save every single video I ever recorded is on here. I used to have another hard drive, but that one is old. This one's more rugged. It can take a little beating because of the rubber plastic on here, so if you really enjoyed it, it's a terabyte, it's nice and small. Haven't needed anything more. I'm currently like at 600 gigabytes, so I still got 400 more to go before I need another hard drive. But either way, it stores all my data, keeps it safe in a nice safe place. So this hard drive, very well needed. Other random accessories, a random light I haven't used in over a year, some lens caps, a lens hood. But the main thing is this Amazon Basics. Gotta love Amazon and their basic stuff. Little accessories pouch where I keep batteries, SD cards, camera straps, lens caps, extra batteries, like I said. So a whole bunch of random stuff in here. I don't want to all fall out, so I'm not gonna open it all the way up. But this is a nice little pouch, little bag to keep everything compact and nice and neat in one little slot. On the back here, zip this open. I have my laptop of choice, the Apple MacBook Air. Obviously, it's not the most powerful machine in the world, but it's my first Apple computer. It does my video editing, does my photo editing very well, so I don't need anything too powerful as of right now. But come in the future, definitely will give me a MacBook Pro or iMac of some sort, but definitely gets all my editing done. I want to love this baby till I need that upgrade, whatever that might be. So yeah, Apple MacBook Air, thoroughly enjoying this thing. Now, what y'all been waiting for, what's the camera I'm using, what the lenses I'm using, etc, etc. This, peek inside, as you can see, there's a missing camera slot because it's currently the camera I'm using, which is the Canon So2. Had this thing for 2020, got it in June, so it's been about 9 months since I had it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Got dual pixel autofocus, you know, It's a beginner and intermediate camera, so it's not too exquisite, it's not too heavy, it's not too small. It's perfect for me. If there's anything I needed to do. The main lens I've used is the Sigma 17 to 50 millimeter f2.8. I had this thing for about 3 months. Yeah, I got this for about 3 months. You know, just having a continuous aperture at 2.8 is gonna be good for a slightly blurred background, not all the way blurred. But you know, having it 17 to 50, I could go wide with a blurred background or go narrow, well, medium at 50 millimeters. So that's not my main lens. If I want to switch it up, I can easily do it because it's zoom. First camera I ever had, I bought 2 years ago, the T3i, Canon T3i. This thing is like, the body itself is like almost 10 years old. It's almost a decade running, but I've only had it for 2 years. I got it used, obviously. And it was the first camera I took pictures with. I had it for 1.5 years before I got the So2. I quickly realized how many more features I was missing out, so I got a Canon So2, which is made in 2017, but has all the features I needed to do. So Canon T3i, I always have a place in my heart, but barely ever use it now. Now, kit lens came with the T3i 18 to 50 millimeter. Honestly, I won't ever use this ever anymore because it's a kit lens. It's pretty crappy, pretty terrible. It's mostly a prop for me for now, but hey, it came with the T3i. You know, it's a place in my heart. It's the first lens I ever used. So it is what it is at the end of the day, you know. Simple. Everyone should use it when they first start now, but quickly upgrade. And I quickly upgraded to the Yongnuo 50 millimeter lens. You know, I know Canon has their own 50 millimeter, but that costs $125. This only costs $50, $60 depending on when you see it on Amazon. For half the price, the quality is pretty much equal. Pay $50, $60 for a 50 millimeter at 1.8 for that crispy blurry background. That 1.8, ooh, that bokeh. So clean, so smooth. This is my primary portrait shooter, but I also use the Canon. But I also use the Sigma 17 to 50 because it also has f2.8. But if you want to just get that blurry background even more, that 50 millimeter does some good work. Before I bought the Sigma 17 to 50 f2.8, I had a 24 millimeter 2.8 pancake lens. As you can see, look how small that thing is. That thing is quite small and thin. That's why they call it a pancake lens, because it's small and thin, like a pancake. What I typically use this for is for macro shots, because you can get very small, you can get very up close aspects of random things. So that's what I typically use it for. It's also decently wide, so if I want to get like a macro shot or something while also keeping it wide to see most of the features, this is what I use. And that's basically everything. I went through my lenses, the laptops, the bag itself. It's everything I use. You know, everything is not the most expensive thing in the world. I know camera gear get very expensive. I quickly learned that throughout all of 2019 as I bought camera lenses and camera bodies, lights, mics and stuff. It definitely all add up over time, but either way, pick and choose what you want to go expensive on, what you want to cheap out on, that can last for a certain amount of time, as long as you be delicate with it. But you don't have to go too expensive. You know, everything I own in terms of cameras comes out to about slightly over $1,000. So it can add up over time, but you get these things over time. You don't all buy it at once, because your bank account would not be happy. Your credit account would not be happy. Your credit score would plummet. But either way, do what you gotta do, buy what you wanna buy. At the end of the day, everything will be good, you know? Take pictures out here, grinding out here, everything you need to do. So, if you like the video, please like the video. I got more content like this always coming soon. So please, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.